Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about a new project on miners. Um, this is not any other uh, forks straight out of baked beans. A lot of new features, and I believe this is going to last quite a long time. Anyway, what we were seeing here is the BUSD Farmer, and if you click on the banner here, you will jump to the new project from the same dev team called the BNB Crops Farmer. This is not launched yet. It will be launched on April 29th. 2 p.m. UTC time. Um, so since this is not launched yet, you guys can try to get it early um, to get the maximum benefits out of the launch. So basically, this um, is unique and it's not like any other forks out there of um, baked beans, basically. So mainly, this is up to 6% daily ROI and 2% compound bonus, only 7% referrals, which is nice. And you have the 12 hours compound timer, which means you're allowed to do one compound in 12 hours. You can't do like, every 3 hours, every 4 hours and such. And also you have 4 hours withdrawal cooldown. So all these greedy, stakers can't really withdraw anytime they want. They would have to wait. They could withdraw um, every 4 hours, but there is a very high tax on withdrawals if you haven't compounded 10 times. And the high tax, very high tax, which is 80%. And also it comes with anti-bot launch. So we'll see. And another feature that I like very much is the 48 hours rewards accumulation cutoff, which means a wallet with tons of miners, they could basically let the rewards grow and just keep them grow for 3 days in a row and withdraw. So if you live up to you can live up to 48 hours and there's a cutoff. So you can accumulate up to only 2 days basically, which is nice. So all these features should allow the project to be sustained a lot longer than normal big bean forks. And the reason I believe this is going to last quite long is that these guys previously have launched a project called BUSD Crops Farmer, and BSD Crops Farmer also had these sustainable features, but 8% daily ROI, 8% referral bonus, and 5 times compound, right? Until you can make a withdrawal. So compared to BUSD Crops Farmer, this BNB Crops Farmer has a lot more restrictive features. That's why I believe this is gonna last long. That being said, you have to keep working on marketing. Otherwise, you just keep accumulating deposits on wallets, and at certain points, if you don't have any deposits, new deposits coming in, you won't be able to sustain the withdrawal amount, right? And you will start to see a drain in the funds. Nevertheless, I still believe this will going to last a quite long time. And if we take a look at the contract from BSD Crops Farmer, well, by the way, these guys have launched AVAX USDC Crops Farmer as well. But this BUSD Crops Farmer is the first one they launched. So if we go to analytics, like you cannot see how the funds are growing, basically because this simply shows the BNB amount, and we are dealing with the stablecoin of Binance Chain, so you cannot see that. So again, pretty much like the last three videos I made, I downloaded all the transactions off of the BSC scan, and I created charts. So as you can see here, I'm gonna you know hype okay hype on the first day, that's the launch date, and you don't have any withdrawal at all, and you have the second day without any withdrawal, the third day either, and you start to see a little bit of a withdrawal amount here, but still the deposit amount, the new deposit amounts are far more greater than the withdrawal amount, and it keeps going like that. And as you can see, around the 24th, 25th, magically we start to have a lot more deposit amount. The hype goes down, and you start, that makes it harder for the project uh, to recover the deposit amount, right? And this project successfully recovered the deposit amount quite well, and now it's kind of today the 28th hasn't finished yet, but supposedly this will go over more than 100K, I guess, so which is great. So sooner or later, we will see a lot more withdrawal amount than deposits, and that's when we will start to see a drain in the funds. Because unless you have an exponential growth in deposits, but that's very unlikely. So this is TVL's growing thanks to those features. And the reason I believe that this new one is going to do a lot better than the BUSD counterpart, because the more restrictive features that they have. So that's why if you still believe in miners, then this is one option that you might want to consider getting in. So that's yeah. So that was pretty much it. And as you can compare, just normal fork, straight fork out of baked beans. You can see this is the baked beans that I talked about yesterday, and this is very different. This is free. Greedy wallets, they can withdraw anytime they want. And this is what happens, right? So if you start to see TVL going down, then it is very difficult for the project to attract new investors. So that's what happened in crops farmers. This they successfully turned the situation around, and the deposit amount went back up, which is very nice. So I'm not saying this is going to last for years, probably several weeks or a couple months. But this one will probably do longer than the BUSD Crops Farmer. So this is Most likely I'll get in to this as early as possible and see what happens. I will leave the link to this project down below in the description. Um, if you found this video useful, and please use my referral bonus. Um, well, it's totally up to you. If you don't want, that's totally fine. So thank you very much for watching.